Your attention now, please, for Mr. Tony Shipp MBE, who is the chairman of the Cromer and Sheringham Crab and Lobster Festival. Mr. Tony Shipp.
Thank you, Jason. Watching that film has just reminded me, especially of the auction there. There was one lady at the end who came up most irate because she had bid and bid and bid and dropped out. I think what she purchased was about £90. She thought she was bidding for the prize-winning deck chair, but in fact she had bought one of John Davis's lobster pots. But we didn't hold her to it, and we did resell it for her. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this launch of another Crab and Lobster Festival. And it's so good to see so many of our sponsors and hopefully potential sponsors again for this year. And those that have just come along to see what goes on, a warm welcome to you too. This festival, as I'm sure you're aware and will have been made aware from the film, cannot succeed without the support of sponsors. And not only sponsors, but the visitors who come along throughout the season, and most importantly, those people in both towns who work so hard towards putting on the festival for us. And amongst those, of course, is a passionate team of people who are committed to doing this job. In 2011, the festival achieved even greater success. The first year, I think a lot of people came out of interest to see what was going on. Last year, 2011, was a consolidating year, and it grew on the success of the first. And this year, of course, probably an even harder job now to build on the last two successful years, but we are determined to do that, and we will do our best to provide the entertainment, etc. for it. Last year, of course, we had the deck chairs, as you already know, and we had a really big entry of children in the Captain Crustacea competition, which was extremely successful. We're pleased to say that Chris Cobra will be coming back with us again, I think, on both days to help with the demonstrations. We are going to be a bit more of a do-it-yourself this year. In fact, a gentleman who's standing down in the front here pointing a camera at me in a moment has very kindly agreed to compare the theatre at the Food Theatre for, and that's Mr. Andreas Yasumi down there, who you may have seen cooking over the last 2 years, and cooking in a very entertaining way. So we're hoping he's going to keep the show running in the similar vein. I'm sure he will, knowing Andy. So that's something we're going to be looking forward to. And in fact, I believe the chef, or one of the chefs here from the Cliftonville, has already agreed also to take part, amongst many of the local chefs who are with us. I mean, food at the moment seems to come out of every programme you see on the television, doesn't it? I think one of the things, obviously, that makes this festival very popular, and it's one of the fundamentals of the Crab and Lobster Festival. And we will try not to move, well, certainly won't be moving away from that. And you'll again hear later that one of the projects that we're going to do this year, again, will provide some entertainment and will be based on food. And give many of you, again, a chance to join in.
To have a really fun weekend. That's the part that I like about it, to see people going around, smiling faces, enjoying themselves. As far as tourists are concerned, I can remember last year, people said, we've come back again this year because we enjoyed it so much last year. It's catching on. It's getting nationally famous, actually. That's not a glib statement.
So we would like you to commit yourselves to some sponsorship tonight. There is information about it on the tables over there, about the leaflet trail, about the postcards. Speak to any one of this very hard-working committee we have. Actually adding a little bit in Cromer, because we're celebrating in Cromer 750 years since Cromer was ever first mentioned. 750 years, well, somebody's will. So, you know, perhaps been around that long. You weren't around then, were you?
Oh, well, I can remember when Sheringham first started, so there we are. But I did hear of the fact that due to the soil in Upper Sheringham, people live for a great length of time. My grandfather said they had to shoot somebody just to open a cemetery.
Shall we move on? And alongside this, of course, it's hoped that many of you will join in with your businesses. Oh, did I miss out the Barmy Beach Olympics?
Yeah.
No, I said that.
Yes.
I've got the glasses. Alongside this, we would like to. It's hoped that many of you, this bit, no, here.
Oh,
I'm here.
fair enough.
Right.
Well, you've got a longer finger than me.
Right. Many of you will have your own input into this. Entertainment in your businesses, entertainment perhaps in your shops, themed menus, themed evenings, as well as offers in your shops and businesses, in your schools, in your churches, anything like that, where we can get the Crab and Lobster Festival promoted and bring trade to the town, because this is what it's all about, of course. There are many ways you can get involved in this. I'm quite excited about this bit. Tonight we actually launch 3 exciting and unusual promotional opportunities. Woo! I hear you all saying. Did they all say that?
Yes.
They did. Did you say it?
I said.
Oh. First we have the giant postcard.
Sorry, I've lost my script. Oh, yes.
That's the bit.
Oh, is that the bit coming in yellow?
Yeah.
Thanks. First, the giant postcard cutouts, £200.
Yeah.
Carry on.
It's down, there's a postcard down in the corner there. Please go and look at it closely. You might have seen one up in the carnival field, and you might have seen one outside Cromer Parish Church. They're giant postcards, all they are, and they're only £200 each. Now don't be put off by actually painting them. If you don't feel you could paint one, but you want it to promote your business by having one of those, we do have artists available who will paint them for you. Having said that, let your gifts run wild. Paint, feel free, do whatever you like on them. £200, that's all they are, isn't it?
Banks is available for £5,000, he'll come and do it for you.
And then Noel will come and stick his head through the hole, won't you?
Yeah.
And have a photo taken, yeah?
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Do you want to do the next? No, I want to do the next one.
Go on, second wacky windbreaks.
These are absolutely fantastic. You can't see exactly the benefit of them from here, but this is a wacky windbreak. Yeah?
Wacky windbreak.
Now, they're very good quality. The material that the actual windbreak is made of is of the same good quality as the deck chairs last year. I think you'll all agree they were good quality. These, again, are only £60. That's very, very good. Yeah, it is good. But again, don't feel worried about painting it yourself. There's 3 fairly separate sections. And again, don't feel worried about if you don't think you have enough room in your business or your premises, because being windbreaks, they fold back in. So you need only show 1 bit at a time, or 2 bits at a time, or all of it. Or you could even hang it upwards, couldn't you?
You can do whatever you wish.
You could.
I mean,
we could stand behind one, couldn't
a
we?
number of things you can do with a windbreak. I did hear that Rennie's is sponsoring the windbreaks this year. Well, Rennie's.
Yeah.
But it's a rumour that's been trumped up in Cromer.
So then we have the postcards for £200. We have the wonderful wacky windbreaks at £60. We understand time's a little tight. We also have... I've talked enough, really.
The seafood sandwich.
Explain it.
Yes, yes. According to my script, this is an opportunity for local eateries to flaunt their fare. If you haven't flaunted your fare lately, it's absolutely wonderful. It's something, you know, everybody should do now and again. And these seafood sandwich trails will be running from Easter to July, and it's a great chance to get more customers through your doors. Senior Houseman of Sheringham.
On behalf of Sheringham Lifeboat Station, thank you very much, and I hope next year is going to be, or this year is going to be a good success for you as well. Thank you very much.
And finally, we have the Cromer RNLA. Do we have Richard Leeds for that one, or? I think we've got half the crew here, so bring them all up. Let's give them a quick round of applause.
Come and join us.
And I'd particularly like to say a big thank you to the Cromer crew, particularly for the help that they give us over the weekend in manhandling equipment, putting up marquees, etc. And many of them get involved in that, and we do appreciate it. So thank you all very much, and we wish you well.
I was standing on the Cromer Norfolk for a photo shoot. I would suggest that with this you buy a couple of more oars and a sail. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you for that very kind word, Noel. Again, thanks again from the committee of the Crab and Lobster to the RLI Cromer. This money will stay in Cromer and be used in the station. But also, thanks very much to the committee for the last 2 years for the money that we have received. I appreciate this year it'll be distributed even more, which is great because the number of people that do come to Cromer and Sheringham is tremendous, and it does help, again, the tourism, and as Tony's already said, it does extend the season. So again, great thanks to you all and for this year. Thank you.
Obviously, Tony, everybody. So we'd like to thank them for all their hard work. At this point, we would like to thank our sponsors, the Cromer Crab Company, who've given the food, for supplying the food for this evening, and we'd like to thank the Cliftonville for preparing it so nicely. I'm sure you've all had a little nibble. So have you had a little nibble so far?
I think...
Did you have a nibble?
I have had a little nibble, yes, I'll be wrong.
Yeah. Very tasty. The
At my
food.
age, I have to be very, very careful.
The food is very good, and we'd like to thank the Cliftonville for hosting the evening. Thank you all for coming. Let's continue to work together to make the Crab and Lobster Festival of 2012 the best ever. Enjoy the